What is going on, my fellow gamers? Hi, long time no talk. I haven't seen me in a hot minute. But yeah, I thought I'd bring the camera back, bring me back just for one short little video. And go over some things that may or may not come into Forza Horizon 5 in the coming months. Including and or excluding DLCs. Excuse me. And basically talk about some cars that were officially leaked due to either Reddit or whatever the case may be, and these cars may or may not come into the game in the coming months. So just want to go over some of these. I think there's like 20, I believe, or so that were leaked. But other than that, I think these are amazing picks that were in the latest leak list. And I think that these are amazing cars to get whenever we get them. I know supposedly, quote unquote, the Lamborghini Huracan Storado was the last car we could get. But because of these summer holidays coming up, which summer starts next month, so that gives the PS5 players, Xbox players, PC players, all that, to essentially grab new cars that would come to this game. So, if you are new to this channel and you want to see more Forza Horizon 5 videos and shorts and other stuff, you know what you gotta do. Subscribe if you're new, smash like, comment below what car you want to see at this list, and of course, share this video with your friends. Let me pull up my notepad app on here. This list actually is a leak. These are all leaked as of, I think, like, not long ago. I think within the last 3 to 5 weeks, maybe less, maybe more. I really don't know. I don't quite remember the time frame. But anyway, number one being the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. We have the original Koenigsegg Jesko from 2020. This is the newer version that actually carries around 16 to 1700 horsepower. And it is absolutely the fastest Koenigsegg Jesko that has been built by Koenigsegg themselves. And let me tell you, it is insanely fast. This thing can exceed, at top best, 330 miles an hour. We already have a build we can put on the current Koenigsegg Jesko, and we can already put that thing to I think, well, because of the patch, it can only hit like 307, 308, whatever it is. But this thing can easy hit way over, did I just say easy hit? Easily hit over or around 330 miles per hour. Brilliant masterpiece of a car. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to get it. Should we get? Remember, these are cars should we get, or will we get? Because not only are they leaked, it doesn't necessarily absolutely guarantee that we're going to get these guys anyway. We might not. It's up to chance. Another one being the McLaren Senna P1 GTR. Given the fact that Forza and McLaren have a good relationship, we already had the McLaren Senna from 2018 as the cover car for Forza Horizon 4. Maybe, I want to say maybe, that we may end up getting this particular vehicle in FH5. Who knows? Okay, I'm just going to casually close my door because that TV is loud AF. I'm not sure why, but I'm just going to pretend that y'all didn't hear that. Please don't yell at me for that. You two don't yell at me for that. Anyway. Anyway. Next one we have is the Mercedes Maybach. I have a K when there should be an H there. Let me fix that right now, actually. So that way I can personally see that it has been fixed. Mercedes Maybach. Get rid of the K. Okay, my computer. Bruh. Take number 3. The Mercedes Maybach S680. Anyway, this is basically one of those luxury cars that you have insanely cool leather seats, heated seats front and rear, and of course a midsection. So I would say 3 rows of seats, all luxury, supple leather. It is going to look really cool. I mean, the interior is going to look really cool. But, I mean, when it comes to luxury cars, and when it comes to luxury SUVs in particular, yeah, I can definitely imagine that being a thing. That is actually going to look pretty cool once we get it. Again, should we get it. Another one going to be the 2023 Cadillac Escalade V, modern muscle, American muscle, huge SUV, and it's going to look really cool once we get it, if we get it. I mean, you can't ask for a more cooler Cadillac than the Escalade. We've seen Escalades on the road nowadays, but this guy, the V version, if you will, beautiful. Another Koenigsegg, of which to discuss, is the Koenigsegg Gamera. This has been a leaked vehicle for a while. It's been in the game files for a hot minute, but never has it been officially released to us. I wish it would. That'd be nice, but apparently it ain't gonna work. But it could work. They may just end up resurrecting those leaks and, not resurrect the leaks, but resurrect the idea to bring it into the game and make sure that the developers follow suit that, hey, we want the Gamera to essentially come into the game and stuff like that. Well, if it, should it, we don't know. But anyway, if it does, beautiful. If not, some of these actually might end up being in Forza Horizon 6. But we don't know anything about that until the Bethesda Showcase, which comes up on June 8th. It's a Sunday. When that event does happen, we'll see. Another cool car that I wish to discuss is the Pagani Utopia. This has been in the leaked files for quite some time. I'm not sure why, but apparently this is a really, really cool Pagani. It's really, really nice. I personally love the exterior. I love the interior. I've seen screenshots of it online, and let me tell you, it looks really, really nice. I think it's beautiful. I think it's awesome. I hope and pray we get it. Another one that we could get is the 2021 Porsche Cayenne GT. This is the GT version of the original Porsche Cayenne that we have in Forza Horizon 5. We've had since, I think, like Forza Horizon 4 or something like that. Maybe, I think, like, yeah, 4, because it's the 18 model. So, you might want to, like, lower that volume down, please. I don't know how you're going to do it, but, like, dude, really? Because, I mean, that's why I don't want to have, like, you know, stuff in here, because, yes, that's why I kind of, like, did that, but I don't know why it was reopened, but just pretend you hear that. Pretend you hear that. Just, my talkings go over right anyway, so don't worry about it. Anyway, another cool car we can actually get is the 2025 Lamborghini Temerario, Temerario. This has been in the leaked files for quite some time, and I will admit it is a really cool Lamborghini. We already had, what, 2 Lambos come into the game already. Most recently, the Horizon Realms update that came out not long ago. April 24th, it came out. So maybe this Lamborghini might show up. I don't know if it will or not, but we will see. Another cool car would be the Ferrari SF90XX. We already have the original SF90 in there. It actually took a lot of people a hot minute to even get it. It was a 80-point car, 160-point car, whatever. But the XX model is the massively improved version. It can go into S2. If it would go into S2, it could be an X class. If you want to repower it, I don't know why, but people do that with their cars anyway. I can't figure out why, but some people do. If you want to, okay. I personally want to do it. Again, I tell people this, the only X class car I can actually understand is the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento Forza Edition, which actually can go into X class, even though it's already S2. So putting it to X class with an insane amount of horsepower, just for the cool stunts you can do, like, you know, I've already seen a few YouTubers have this and tune it perfectly to where they can do, like, straight lines, small turns, combine them, whatever. It looks super cool. It really does. It's awesome. Alright, this one's a bit of a controversial one. The 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona EV, despite it being an EV, newer EVs have been coming to Horizon, particularly the Rivian, the Rimac. We had, the Lucid Air Sapphire. So it wouldn't be a surprise that a new EV could come into the game. I don't know if it will. I don't know if it won't. Nobody really knows. But if it does, hey, more power. I'm just going to pretend I hear that. Just ignore a lot of this, please. That'd be great. Another one would be... Actually, this one I could probably see coming to the game in the next several months, next few months, is the 2023 Dodge Demon SRT, an insane drag car, much like the Dodge Demon we already have. The 2018 model. 800 horsepower. It's almost top of A-class. It's rear-wheel drive. I already have a drag tune for it. Mostly just keeping the horsepower stock. Put on drag tires. I don't see a problem with this one either. It might be S1, but hey, you know, putting it to like 1,000, 100, 1,200 horsepower. you know, you could definitely do that. It would make for an insane drag car. It'd be really neat to do and just gun it down the road, make it like super fast and all. But hey, it is what it is. You know, you do what you want. There's plenty of options available. I personally have a problem with it. Another car we could possibly see is the 2025 Bentley Bentayga. We actually had the Bentley Bentayga from, I think, either Forza Horizon 3 or it could have been Horizon 4. Because I know Bentley, we already had a couple Bentleys. We had the Bentley Continental GT, I believe it was the convertible. And then we also have the Bentley Flying Spur. Both are 2020 models. Both have 626 horsepower. I think it's going to look pretty cool, honestly. I think it's going to look really neat that we get a luxury SUV from from Bentley for the Bentayga in Horizon 5, or it could be Forza Horizon 6. I don't know if this is going to be in there or this one. I don't know which one's going to be, but we'll see. Another cool car that's been talked about a lot, and I repeat a lot, the Maserati MC20. This has been leaked a lot, and people have been anxious to see it coming in next month, but then never showed up, and then never showed up, and then never showed up. Continuously never showed up, and I'm like, dude, we need to get this in here ASAP. Please, that'd be beautiful. But who knows, it might come in the next few months, could be later this year or next year, because, you know, it technically being the end of the line for new cars, but then these guys come out as a leak. That's a possibility for new cars to come into the game and people can lock them in. It would look pretty cool to even expand the line of Horizon 5 and just have a blast with it. You know what I mean? Another McLaren, as I said earlier, with the good relationship between Forza and McLaren. This one could be a possible FH5, maybe FH6 possibility. I would say probably the latter. The McLaren Solus GT, SOLUS. This is one that would actually be a cool car to have in FH5. If it ends up being the FH6, so be it. But, I mean, really amazing car. If you want to look up the photos of any of these, feel free to do so. And just be aware of what these things look like. Oh my god, they look cool. Let's see. We talked about Ferrari before. I think this specific Ferrari would be really cool, since one out of like a group of people of like 10 to 15 would actually want to drive this, because it's primarily for like the Ferrari VIP executives, but you know, it's an exclusive car in general, and it's also exclusive to those VIP executives that work with Ferrari nowadays. The 2022 Ferrari Daytona SP3. Do I need to say more? Another car we could possibly get is the Bugatti Tourbillon, Tourbillon. We've already had the Chiron, we had the Veyron Supersport, we have the Devo. The Devo we got back in FH4. But, you know, possible of a Tourbillon, I don't know. But, I mean, there's photos of it everywhere on the internet. It's really cool to see a new Bugatti come into the game. It'd be really neat to have. I personally would love to have it in there in the game and all that. But, hey, do what you gotta do. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan Black Badge, a.k.a. the Rolls Truck. The last time we ever seen a Rolls-Royce in any Forza Horizon game was all the way back in FH3 alongside Tesla, which I can understand, one of which being in the game because of the newer demographic, like the younger demographic, people that want to get these high-end luxury cars and stuff like that, you know, people would love to get and get their hands on. You know, I can understand the Rolls-Royce. I don't know about Tesla, but that's just my personal thing, whatever. I know we did have a Tesla in FH3, and I believe it was the Ludicrous edition, where you can actually make it ludicrous. Insane overpowered S2 class car, but tune it right, put it like A class or S1, whatever it is. But me, I did it stupid and made it S2, and it went around 290 miles. English just died. 209 miles an hour, and never again. Actually, it was the first ever EV we got. We actually had an EV in there. It was crazy. Yeah, first ever EV. People are saying it was in Horizon 4. People are saying no, it was in Horizon 5. Actually, it's FH3. Tesla. It was, in fact, an EV. Nobody ever took notice of that because, you know, it went like this. You heard the battery actually go, like, just do its thing in there. It was like a, kind of like that, but well, it was more or less the first time I made, where you could actually hear the battery just running through yeah. FH3 was the first game with the EV. Tesla. Ludicrous model. Deal with it. Anyway, another one we could possibly see is the Ram 1500 TRX. It could be awesome for rallying, dirt trails, off-road, cross-country, whatever it could be. This thing already has, as its name implies, 1500 horsepower. Really cool car we could potentially see in the game, or Forza Horizon 6, whatever it may be. We don't know, but we'll see. You know, people want to tweak it and put it insanely overpowered. Maybe close to or over 2,000 horsepower. Because, yes, that exists. And then, rounding out the list is the 2021 Jaguar F-Type R. Really cool car. I think it's got like 400 horsepower. I'd say like A-class-ish, whatever. Could be S1. We don't know yet. But an amazing Jaguar. We've already had a few Jaguars previously. I believe it's the SXR and the Project 8, I believe. We have both those, whatever. I know the one is Project 8. I forget. I believe the other one is the SXR, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go in there and check it out, but yeah. Anyway, pretty cool car. But anyway, that is the list of 20 leaked cars due to the Reddit forums or whatever leaked area of the internet that these cars came out. And maybe some of these are like FH5, maybe a few FH5. The other ones could be FH6. Who knows which one will happen? Anything is possible at this point. Anyway, so I could definitely see it happening. I could definitely see at least some of these. At least a handful coming into FH5 because the summer season is literally around the corner next month. I forget the exact time frame, but I think it's like the 21st or 22nd, whatever it is. I forget the exact time frame. But anyway, that being said, I could see maybe, I would say maybe 4, maybe 5 out of 20 maybe coming to FH5, or maybe half, or maybe just over half, or maybe just under half, or whatever it could be coming to FH5, and then whatever doesn't go to FH5 will 100% come into FH6. So, with that being said, if you guys are new to the channel and want to see more Forza Horizon 5 videos and shorts and streams and all that stuff, you know what you gotta do. Subscribe if you're new, smash like, give this video a big thumbs up, comment below which car you want to see come to the game, and which cars you might anticipate going to FH6. You know, just break down the ones you want to see in FH5, and then whatever you don't say, I can just automatically anticipate you saying it's going to go to FH6. No problem. No problem whatsoever. And then, of course, share this video with your friends. And, yeah, I will see you guys soon. You guys take it easy. Have a good one. Bye.